Hello, friends, and welcome back to a recap of Skam, Season 4, Episode 5. If you're sad, I'm sad in Skam, Season 4, Episode 6. Are you having a bad day?
Hell yeah. I fell asleep a little bit during the first one since I watched it at 5:45 this morning. But I rewound because I was like, oop, I missed some shit.
Yep.
Suddenly Sana's arguing with her mother and I don't know why. So I remember though. I went through it this morning. Interesting shit happened.
Yes. I think Episode 5 is the one with all the bombs that keep bathing after bathing after
That's
bathing after
right.
that,
You said things just keep dropping and a lot of shit was dropping, man. A lot of shit was dropping.
Yeah, it's I think 4 things happen all in the span of 5 minutes, just bam, bam, bam,
yeah,
bam after another.
However, also this episode did have probably one of my favorite scenes in Skam so far.
Ooh.
Yeah. I wonder if you know what it is. You might, but
I have an idea.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. We'll have to wait.
Knowing me.
Huh?
Knowing me and the wholesome little bean I am.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. So the first clip is called Didn't Do Anything Wrong, released on Saturday, May 6th, 2017 at 9:58 a.m.
Woo.
So Sana is in her room praying, but she keeps thinking of everything she did with Yusuf earlier the previous day.
Side note, I do like how we keep starting the episodes off with her praying, so it shows her oh no, she does do this every morning, even though the first episode we saw her do it on the bus because she had to go somewhere, but we were seeing her at the beginning of each episode now, praying at the beginning of each one, which is I like the continuity there.
Yeah, she does keep doing it whenever she can. And then afterwards, she Googles, why can't Muslim women marry non-Muslims?
Fair question.
And it's essentially an article that comes up and it essentially said that children tend to follow the father's religion. Which...
Oh, so that's so interesting.
So I guess that is at least a reason why.
Oh. So it's helping them I guess make sure that kids are more inclined to become Muslim, because if the mom is Muslim and the dad is not, they'll be like, oh, we're not going to follow mom's religion, because they think that the kids are less likely to follow mom than they are too. Okay. I see the logic there.
Yeah. And then she hears her mother fighting with her brother, and she's wondering where Elias was, because we know where he was.
Oh, we know where he was.
Yeah. And he says oh yeah, but that was Yusuf. And she's no, I saw Yusuf with Sana last night. Where were you?
No. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and she kind of just is tearing into him, wondering where he was, and he's kind of I'm 21 now, or 20, or however old I am. I don't, you don't even know where I was, and kind of is evading everything, and then eventually she's oh, well, your sister's 17, you're supposed to be a good example for her, and he's she's almost 18, she can handle herself, so...
True. If anyone can handle herself, it's Sana.
Yeah. And her mother does mention that, she doesn't like how Sana's hanging out with Yusuf a lot. And Elias well, ask her about that, not me. That's not my problem. The next clip is called No Hard Feelings, released on Monday, May 8th, 2017 at 1:23 p.m. So Sana and Nora approach the girls, including Bilda, Ava, Girl Chris, and some of the Peps Max girls too.
Everyone's hanging out now.
Yeah. So they go over to them and they're talking about their last Friday night where they all went out and maybe hooked up with people or whatever. Some guy named Alexander or whatever. You know, as you do.
As you do.
And Ava asked where Sana and Nora were, because she texted them asking if they wanted to come, but they were obviously doing other things. And this is also when Sana gets a prayer notification. So she kind of checks that.
I noticed that and I was like, if any of these bitches say something, I swear to God.
Yeah. And then they ask if they're going to come to the Sing on Friday, which is like a karaoke party that Sarah posts on the bus page because she took her old bus, Pepsi Max bus page, and turned it into their new bus page.
Yeah. Do they have a name anymore?
Not that I know of.
Just bus.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then Sana's like, oh, I didn't see any of this. And Sarah's like, oh, I thought I added you. And she's like, I don't think so. And she's like, oh, I'll do it now then. And does it.
A little questionable if you ask me.
Yeah. So at this point, how are you feeling about Sarah? Because obviously we find out at the end how she really is. But like at this point, were you like, oh, she did it on purpose, or do you think she kind of like forgot genuinely forgot, or thought she did?
Well, see, the problem here is this is when I fell asleep. So I got to the end of the episode and then I went back. So like when I went back, I was like, oh, this bitch. So if I had watched it firsthand, I think I would have felt the same. Just like, a little sus. Like,
okay.
Honestly, like not trusting Sarah is like a normal thing this season at least. Like, what do you say from the eyes of Sada, especially? It's like she's doing a lot of I don't know, because like she was like a total bitch when they were bidding for the bus, and then suddenly she was like super nice and being like, let's combine our buses, and I was like, okay, weird coming from you. And now she's nice, and so I'm confused. And so now this little infraction of, oh, I thought I added you, I'm like, little Barbie, I see right through you.
Yeah. The next clip is called Bad Feeling, released on Tuesday, May 9th, 2017 at 10:01 a.m. So Sana is also feeling very skeptical of Sarah and asks Nora about it. And she's like, I don't know, she's okay, I guess. And Sana says that, like, she asked Sarah to add her to the CC for the contract with Mari.
And she didn't?
And she's like, well, she didn't add me. And
I would say more sus behavior, however. We do see she actually did see her.
Yeah, so, I was going to get to that. And again, adding to your thoughts on Sarah when you realize she did actually add her to the CC, but it went to spam, just like with Mari, and it kind of like...
However, at this point, I was still asleep.
Yeah, so you already knew what happened with that. But yeah, I think... Yeah. Again, we don't see when the email was sent.
True.
So it in my mind, it could have been Sarah added her to the CC after the incident in the previous clip.
I don't think so, because when you CC, I don't think you can, like, just...
Oh, you can't go back and CC?
No, because, like, if you're emailing someone, or if you email a contract to someone, if you send that email, I feel like you can't just go back in and CC later. I think you can forward it to someone, but I think when you're first CCing it, it's when you're first sending the email. So if she didn't CC Sana, and she sent the email to her, it would be very obvious. But she did, and it just ended up in the wrong folder.
Yeah, so then after that whole thing gets resolved, Sarah mentions that, like, she doesn't mean to always be in charge of the bus. She's just used to being the bus boss for the Pepsi Max girls. And so she's not trying to cut her out.
Sure. Not trying. Oopsie daisy.
The next clip is called Humble. Released on Thursday, May 11th, 2017 at 3:43 p.m. So Sana enters the room and sees her mom kind of snooping through her shirt.
Yeah. It's like, excuse me. This is my room. What are you doing?
Yeah, and she kind of just like, oh no, I'm looking for my scarf. And she's like, no, you're snooping through my shit.
Obviously you're not.
Yeah. And it kind of gets to the point where Sana kind of gets the vibe that her mom doesn't really like her friends. Because they're not Muslim, and Sana kind of confronts her about that they're not bad people just because they are Muslim.
Exactly.
And then her mom said, like, oh, she knows, but, like, a lot of Norwegian people don't follow the typical customs that we do, and Sonic actually says that like there are Islam things that don't fit her either, like
Exactly.
the like the view on homosexuality and why Muslim men can marry non-Muslim women, but Muslim women need to marry Muslim men.
And right here is where I woke up. I
Oh,
honestly,
right here, you're like, oh, hello.
I was like, hi, oh my gosh, like, so true, girl, keep talking. But I honestly, like, I'm pretty sure it's the yelling that did wake me up, because, like, I'm pretty sure if it was just continued calm talking throughout the episode, I just would have stayed asleep. So I'm glad she started arguing.
Yeah.
Woke me right up.
Yeah. So then she goes outside and starts playing basketball, and Alice comes out, and they start playing for a bit. And then afterward, they start sitting on the swings and talk about Yusuf.
Hmm.
You know, kind of bring up the fact that he's not Muslim. And Alice is kind of like, he's the most Muslim guy I know. He doesn't drink, he respects everyone. And sounds like, well, he doesn't believe in Allah. And this is actually a good quote. Like, Alice asks,
I love this quote.
What's more important, saying you believe in Allah or living your life like you believe in Allah?
I love that quote. Like he said that, I was like, oh, that's a very, very good point, actually. Like, are you gonna show this through words? Or are you gonna show it through actions? Like, obviously, actions is probably more important.
There are a lot of Muslim people he know who believe in Allah, but still go out drinking and partying and sex and do all that shit.
Yeah.
That they're technically not supposed to do.
Exactly. That's a very good point. I really liked that quote.
Yeah, I do too. And then Sana invites Alias and the balloon squad to the sing. And he's like, yeah, we'll be there. I'll bring Yusuf.
Heck yeah. Yeah, he pegged that she liked him, right? He's like, you like him. And she's like, the fuck off. Typical sibling shit.
Yeah. Which I like, because the past 3 main characters for the season don't have siblings.
Very good point. Yeah, we haven't really seen that.
Yeah. So,
nice I like seeing her interactions.
Yeah. Then the last clip is called Imagine All the People Living Life in Peace, released on Friday, May 12th, 2017 at 8:39 p.m. Yep.
Yeah.
You're very smiling right now.
I am. I love this scene so much.
Is it the karaoke scene?
It is. If I wasn't like half asleep, I would have cried. It was like,
oh.
It was lovely. I didn't realize till halfway through what was happening, and then I was like, "Oh wait."
Yeah.
It's nice.
Takes a minute. So the sing is starting. Everyone's there. There are some girls singing karaoke and shit. And then Evan gets up to sing.
Yay!
And he starts singing Imagine by John Lennon.
We did that for our 6th grade graduation ceremony, but we did it in sign language.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yes. Our whole class got up and was doing the da da da. I don't remember any of it, but I'm sure it was great.
Yeah. So we started singing. It's really nice, real sweet. But then the balloon squad enter like halfway through the song.
Yeah.
And he kind of like freezes.
Evan sees, yeah. Presumably Mikal.
Yeah. He sees, not only he sees Mikal, but he also sees all of his old friends who he's no longer friends with either.
That's true. He was like friends with them.
Yeah, so it kind of, he freezes. But then Isak notices that.
Immediately gets up.
He gets up.
No hesitation. No hesitation. I was like, oh wait, like this was already cute when he got up to sing. I was like, oh, I love this. And then it just got better.
Yeah, and then the boys squad start joining because they're also like, okay, that's our mission, let's all join in.
Yeah.
And then everyone starts singing.
This whole place starts singing Imagine by John Lennon. Honestly, so beautiful. I was gonna cry.
It's so good. And then after the song, so that was your favorite scene, just to
yes, it was.
Yeah, I
I'm very predictable.
Yeah. So then afterwards, Sana and Chris are talking, and Chris kind of brings up like, "Hey, remember when I first introduced you to the girls, like way back when?"
That was so long ago. For us too, Jesus.
Yeah, and Sana seemed like so scary back then. Remember, you were like kind of like intimidated by her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I remember being
and
like,
look at her
damn,
now.
she's a little terrifying, but alright, I'm in.
Yeah. Then Sana gets a text from her mom, and she apologizes, and she's like, "Hey, sorry. I trust you, and I know you don't need my dumb advice."
I really like her mom, I do. I think she worries like every mom does, but at the end of the day, she's like, I trust you to make your own decisions and everything. I think
Yeah,
that's great.
I agree. And then this is the start of the bad things, where Nora comes up to Sana, and she says, "Wilhelm has a new girlfriend."
Oh dear.
And she's like, "Hey, did you know about this? Because I told you all this shit about Wilhelm like last week. Did you know about it then?"
I told you that it would upset me if this all happened. Did you know about it when I told you about that? Maybe.
And before Sana can really apologize, Yusuf comes in and he's like, "Hey, Alias is in the fight."
Oh god.
So they go outside, and we kind of see it's mainly just Madi and Jonas fighting with the balloon squad,
Yeah.
and they're kind of like shoving, pushing each other. Sana comes in, breaks it up. All the balloon boys leave, and we see that Isak has like a bloody nose,
Damn.
got punched in the face. It looks like.
The fuck happened? Cause like later
Yeah.
on, he's like they didn't beat me up. So what happened?
Well, what does it look like happens?
What do you mean? What does it look like happened? I mean,
I mean, he's there with like a bloody nose. Next episode, he has a black eye. Like,
I'm sure that like he did get punched by like one of the balloon crew, right?
hmm,
So like, why did he say in the next one? He's like, "Oh, they didn't beat me up."
I don't know. Well, we'll get there when we get there, I guess. I
Oh,
don't know.
fucking Christ!
Yeah, so they take Isak to the emergency room because
Yeah, he's like bleeding profusely.
yeah, it gets on Sana's hands too. So she goes to wash her hands, and this is when she hears some Pepsi Mask girls
Uh
talking,
oh. Uh oh. Uh oh.
and they think they're talking about the fight, and they think it happened because the balloon squad are Muslim and that Isak is gay, and that's may have been what started the fight.
Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea what started the fight. I don't think it was that. I think there's all obviously underlying tension between the two groups because of what happened with like Evan and them and shit like that. But I don't know if it was specifically because like they're gay. There's already problems
Okay.
there.
And they continue talking. They say that Elias seems crazy and that he snapped and started screaming at them. When Sana hosted the bus meeting, and they heard that from Vilda that Alias once called Sana a slave.
Oh no. It keeps getting
Which,
worse.
yeah. And then they're like, "Oh, well, that explains why Sana is psycho, and that they don't want to be there when." But then they're like, "Wait, can you check the stalls first? Because that Sana's in." And she's like, "Oh shit!" and backs up to make sure
Yeah.
they don't see her.
And she doesn't even check the stall as well. She like flings the door open as she's talking. She doesn't even look in there.
I think it's a single bathroom.
Still, she didn't look in the bathroom to check if anyone was in it. She just opened the door and walked away. Like she didn't look.
Well, I think. Well, she put. Yeah, I don't know.
Like at all. I just saw her arm come around the corner and open the
Yeah,
door, and I was like,
like she like smacked it open.
yeah, sure, that's checking, sure.
But then they continue and say that they don't want to be there when they find out that Sana won't be part of the bus.
Oh.
And they talked about how they signed the contracts earlier, and Sarah was freaking out because they thought Sana was being suspicious of her. Yeah, they essentially say they're gonna screw Sana out of this, but they're gonna keep the other girl because they seem cool.
Bitches.
So, yes. But then Sana leaves the bathroom, and what does she see?
She sees Nora kissing Yosef.
Yay!
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a bad fucking day. And to think it all started with all of us singing Imagine in unison.
Yeah, I know. It started off so happy. So nice.
And now we're all fucked.
Yes. It's no good.
Damn.
So that is the end of the episode.
Oof.
So that was our recap of Skam Season 4, Episode 5, If You're Sad, I'm Sad. And we are going to take a break here, and when we come back, we will talk about Skam Season 4, Episode 6, Are You Having a Bad Day?
What was When You're Sad, I'm Sad?
Oh, Alias did when they were talking on the swing set.
Okay. Gotcha. I thought so.
Yeah, he said you need to stop being sad, because when you're sad, I'm sad.
Okay. And what was the title of the next one?
Are You Having a Bad Day?
Yeah. Okay, I remember.
So we will be right back after this. And we are back with a recap of Skam Season 4, Episode 6, Are You Having a Bad Day? We just recapped Skam Season 4, Episode 5, If You're Sad, I'm Sad. Now we're on to Episode 6.
Drama is going down.
Oh, yeah.
Most drama. A lot of drama.
Yeah. I'm curious how you think this will progress from what happened at the end of this episode.
I don't know. I don't think she's making good decisions.
Probably not. But again, like I said, all the main characters tend not to make the best decisions. But because
that's a very good point.
You are watching it from their perspective, you're kind of like also rooting for them too. But you're also like, don't do this. But also, I like you, so don't like. It's very conflicting, but it makes sense.
I worry.
Mind.
Throughout the especially the end of this, I was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do it! No!"
So the first clip is called "Don't Talk to Me," released on Monday, May 22nd, 2017, at 8:15 a.m. So Sana is in her room, doing her prayers again, and we get flashes of comments and texts that we don't really see what that's from, but I actually have the answer to that. It's texts and comments from her former school she was at, bullying Sana.
Really? I didn't fucking see that. Where was that in the episode?
You know, it doesn't explain in the episode, just you see like text or like comments or like...
Oh, that's right. I was like, I have no idea what that's saying because it's not telling me.
Yeah. But it does...
Okay.
It says on the wiki that it was from when she was at her old school and she got bullied for being there.
Okay. Damn.
Which is, and we kind of see that it's probably bringing back some bad memories after what happened.
Probably she has trauma. Probably.
Then we see her start to text Jamila, but she ultimately chooses not to.
It's kind of sad as we see throughout the rest of this. Turns out they were kind of friends.
They were friends. Yeah, they were friends. Jamila was older than her, and she kind of like looked out for her, or said she would, and then yeah, we kind of see how they drifted apart. Then Sana walks through the schoolyard. People are kind of around her having a good time. Evan and Isak show up holding hands. Isak has a black eye and a flower in his hair.
Cute.
Yeah.
And aesthetic.
Yeah, it's nice. Then she goes over to her friends, and Sana announces that she's dropping off of the bus. She's not gonna be part of it anymore.
She's leaving before she gets kicked out.
Yep.
Before they can kick her out.
Yeah, and she kind of explained that it's not important for her to be in Russ, and Nora brings up the fact that she seemed pretty into it earlier, so doesn't understand why she's dropping out all of a sudden. And Sana says it's because she realizes it goes against her values to see girls drop all self-respect for a pine cone tied to their Russ hat, and then leaves.
Is that a thing? Pine cone?
You know, I really don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, I cannot find anything about this. Okay, now I'm just seeing eating pine cones in Syria. Okay, that doesn't help me.
All right.
So I don't know.
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna say Ubern anyway.
Yeah. So then she goes into biology, and Isak's there. He still has the little dandelion in his hair, but then he takes it out when Sana sits down.
It was cute. Leave it in.
Yeah. And Sana starts to apologize for what her brother and his friends did, and he's like, no, it's fine, don't worry about it.
Okay, so there he says, no, it's fine, don't worry about it. I'm like dissecting this.
Okay.
Is this something to dissect?
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, dissect it. Go ahead. Then class starts, and then they mention how exams are next week, and Isak's like, oh, I'm fucked. Sana, could you help me? And Sana's like, no, you need to realize the hard truth. And he says, what, that'll get a 4, which I'm assuming is like a C or something.
Yeah, probably. Or a D.
And Sana says that you're alone.
Damn, okay. Being harsh.
So, fun fact, that is not meant for Isak. She's saying that about herself.
Yeah, I figured it was more projecting than it was actually for Isak.
Yeah.
Because obviously Isak's not alone.
Yeah.
We see that all the time. But she feels alone, for sure.
Then the next clip is called called Boys Boys, released on Tuesday, May 23rd, 2017 at 5:36 p.m. So Sana is home, and she comes in, and her mom offers her a carrot, and she says no. And
very interesting how they eat whole ass carrots.
Yeah, the carrots kind of, I think, symbolizes things here.
I know there's a continuation with the carrots later on. That's intriguing, but I think it's going to lead us astray. I don't think it means what we think it means.
I think at least what it's trying to show is that I think it means we know that Yusuf knows how to cut carrots or peel carrots. We learned that in previous episodes.
True.
We know that Nora later likes carrots. So I think in Sana's mind, she's like, oh my god, they're going to get married and he's going to make her carrots.
Okay. Because, like, everybody out here is not just, like, eating a couple carrots. It's like a giant carrot stick that we're eating. So, like, I'm like, is this like a trend? Or do people in Norway just eat whole carrots?
Yeah. I don't know.
Interesting.
Then Sana starts complaining that Alias and the Balloon Squad are here. And her dad asks her, like, oh, are you having a bad day? Like, is everything okay? Because she kind of seems a bit...
You seem a bit snippy.
Yeah. And then Nora texts her asking if she wants to hang out, but she says, like, sorry, can't. Then the boys enter, and this is when they all come in and they start eating the carrots and everything. And we see Yusuf look over at Sana, like, a couple times, trying to, like,
yeah,
get something from her, but
she's literally not even looking at him.
Yeah. Then they take off, and Nora texts Sana back saying that she dropped out of the bus too, and it's not worth it if Sana's not in it.
Yeah, just start with, like, Nora didn't even want to do the bus anyway.
So
it's probably very easy. Yeah, it was probably very easy for her to drop out.
Yeah. Which I think this is good to show that, because obviously at the end of the last episode, we see Nora seems a bit pissed at Sana.
Yeah, so I didn't even realize that, so she's still not, like, super upset with her to this point.
No, they're still friends, they're just kind of like, there's an issue they haven't resolved yet, but she's still kind of like, no, you're my friend. I want to be part of the bus, but if you're not in it, I'm not going to be in it either, because I don't really give a shit about it. Then the next clip is called Fake, Fake, Fake. Released on Wednesday, May 24th, 2017 at 11:59 a.m. So we're back with the carrots. Nora is eating a carrot.
Giant carrot.
Is glaring at her as she's a carrot. And she's kind of so zoned out on the carrot, and Eva has to, like, be like, hey, are you still there? And she's like, yeah.
Also, I noticed that she went back to her darker makeup.
Yes, I was going to point it out. Yeah, we noticed that not only in this clip, but in the Monday clip too. She had like black eye stuff, black lipstick.
She's retreated back to the really, really, really dark makeup.
Yeah, she's gone back to her emo phase.
Emo!
So Ava and Nora ask if she wants to go to McDonald's with them, and Sana says no, she's studying. And they're like, okay, so she goes out, and they kind of meet Vilda, Sarah, and another Pepsi Max girl. Then Isak appears and asks if Sarah stole all her friends. And she's kind of like a bit triggered by that. She's like, no, what are you talking about? And Isak's like, it was a joke. Then Isak watches Sarah talk with all the girls, and he says, fake, fake, fake. Because he knows Sarah doesn't even like Vilda.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah, and Isak again revealed, like, yeah, remember they used to date?
I forgot.
Yeah, I do too. But he says it was more of a he was more of an online therapist than a boyfriend because she would constantly just bitch
Yeah.
to him.
Literally, like in you can tell in like the messages and stuff. She like goes off, and then his replies are haha, and
Yeah.
yeah. He doesn't even say much back. She's just like, yep, go ahead, vent, whatever.
And then he changed the subject and asked Sana like about biology and asked if like, oh, if something he's saying is correct. Sana says, no, you are wrong, this is what it is. And he says, okay, I'm gonna go hang myself now, bye. And walks away. Because he realized he's fucked.
I like the dark humor, Isak.
Yeah.
He said that, I did laugh out loud. For sure.
The next clip is called The One and Only, released on Thursday, May 25th, 2017 at 7:21 p.m. Susanna scrolled through her text with Jamila. And again, we kind of see like Jamila like said, oh, she was gonna look out for her when she came to Nissan, and like we see they were really good friends back in the day.
Yeah. And then shit went down.
Yeah. But then so we got an update on the bus name.
Oh yeah. What is that?
Flawless since '99.
Okay.
That's their bus name now.
I mean, okay.
Yeah. Well, you kept asking, I got the answer.
I'm sure that Sarah came up with that, or one of the Pepsi Max.
It sounds very Sarah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so she gets a notification from that group, and everyone's commenting about Sana no longer being part of the bus and everything. And Sarah says, like, oh, it's probably because of her parents. You know how they flipped out when we were having the pre-party and all that? Like, it must be bad to be on Rust when you're Muslim.
Hmm.
And
basically being fake.
Yeah, and Sana starts typing back because she's still in the group chat without really them realizing that. And she says, it's not because I'm a Muslim, it's because you're a fucking fake. And then she deletes it.
She's like, okay, let's not go there.
Yeah.
Let's figure something else out.
Yeah. But then she starts pacing around a room, and knowing what was going to happen at rewatching this, I was like, oh, you can see the thought process in her head. Like,
yeah, now knowing, I can see the thought process going on.
Yeah, not only this clip, but even in the next clip too, you can kind of see like she's constantly thinking about the plan she has, and it's really good because you can see her thinking about everything.
What also connects is her looking at the messages with her and Jamila, because I don't know what she's going to do with what she now has, but remember in the text she was like, why would you post that and stuff like that. She's like, I'm sorry, I thought you had released something about me, so I posted this. So she has other stuff that she can post now.
Yeah, well, we remember that in season 2.
Yeah, exactly.
With the whole thing, yeah. So
and now we have other stuff that we
Sana is the one
without knowing shit.
Like, if you fuck with Sana, she will scroll through your Facebook and will find messages to.
She will find shit.
Yeah, she will hunt you down.
Oh dear, I'm scared of Sana, but in a good way.
Yeah. So Sana texts Isak, and she's like, "Hey, when you still need help with biology, I know my brother and his friends beat you up, so I wanna make up for it." And this is when he does say, like, oh yeah, they didn't beat me up. And she's like, do you want my help or not? And he's like, yes.
So did they not? Okay, like...
the way I interpreted this was that he's embarrassed. He doesn't want to be
gotcha.
like, oh, they didn't beat me up, even though he's the only one that left the fight with a blade and a black eye.
Okay.
I think it's more of his pride. He's like, no, they didn't beat me. What are you talking about? But,
what are you talking about? Beat me up. That's funny.
Yeah. The last clip is called Let's Go Bitches, released on Friday, May 26, 2017 at 3:54 p.m.
A power line.
It's so good. So Sana arrived at Isak and Evan's apartment, and she kind of comes in, and she sits down, and they're kind of talking about, like, Isak's asking Evan if, like, he can take the stuff out of the dryer, or wash and switch to the dryer. And he's like, I can't. Like, I need to work in 5 minutes. And he's like, oh, it'll be real quick. And he's like, that will take like 10 minutes. And yeah, they're kind of like having like cute little banter about laundry.
Yeah, they're not like fighting about it. They're being cute about it.
Yeah. Which, I mean, just goes to show how much their relationship has grown.
Oh, yeah.
Since last season, where like there was constant drama and problem. Now their biggest problem is like who's going to switch over to laundry.
Now they're super wholesome and shit.
Yeah. Evan leaves, and Isak starts. They start kind of doing biology stuff. But Sana said, like, oh, go into your Facebook, because I sent you a link from, like, I Love Science that will help you on this. Which gets Isak to open his Facebook and log into that.
Smart. She thought of everything.
No, like, again, watching this, like, you can see her, like, her whole thought process in this. It's so good.
There.
Watching this again. And then Sana waits a bit and she's like, so, you're not gonna offer me anything? And he's like, do you want something? And she's like, yes, I want tea. Go make me tea. And he goes, makes her tea.
I did not, until she turned the laptop around, I did not think anything of any of this.
Really?
Nothing. I thought she was just like, hello, like being a bitch about tea or something like that.
No, she needed to get out of the room so she could go on to his Facebook and kind of look through the messages. But then he comes back and he's like, oh, what are you doing?
Nothing.
And she said she was looking for the Wi-Fi, trying to figure out what it was. And he says it was yellow curtains. That's a little callback.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I didn't even think about that. Oh, my God. I completely forgot about that. Again, I was, like, dead.
No, yeah. And then Isak asks which tea she wants, and she says green tea. So he goes to make it. And so before she goes through the messages from Sarah, Nora texts her and says, hey, want to hang out? I know you're stressed, but we haven't hung out in a while, and has something really good to tell her.
I think we're being misled. I don't think that she's with Yosef at all. I think maybe, like, they made out at the party, but that's as far as it got. Okay. I honestly don't think there's anything that's going on between them. I think she's going to tell her something else. I don't know what it is, but I think she's going to tell her something completely different.
Okay. But then Isak comes back with the tea, I guess, but Sana looks at it as like,
whatever that is. Whatever that brown crap is.
Yeah. And she's like, do you just use warm tap water and put it in?
Ew.
And he's like, yeah, I don't know. Evan drinks tea. I don't know how he makes it without a kettle. And fun fact, when I first watched this, I didn't see anything wrong with it because I thought that's how you made tea.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I don't even like tea, and I know that's not how you make tea.
I didn't either. I just thought, like, oh, yeah, no, you just, like, you need hot water. Just fucking, yeah.
You need hot water.
You can get that from tap. If you try.
Not the kind of hot you need.
Yeah. Well, I know that now, but still.
I mean, you could always put, like, water in it and then microwave it. But that's, like, the other option.
Oh. Maybe that's
what. But it's not, like, the ideal option. Please use your tea kettles, everyone.
Yeah. So then after a while, Isak asks Sana why he never told him that she knew Evan.
Yeah, that's true, because she knew him.
And she says, like, she knew that he would ask and dig around to get information about him. He says, like, oh, what's wrong with that? And Sana says that Evan should choose for himself how much he wants to share about his history or not.
Very interesting coming from you at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
Sana.
I know, yeah, I know. It's a little bit hypocritical, but, like, also...
The second, like, he walks away later, I'm like, oh, we're not about to dig through his past like we told them was something we shouldn't do, right? We're not about to do that, right?
So then Isak says, like, oh, Sana, you're a good person.
Oh.
And then Evan called Isak. He's like, oh, he didn't do the laundry, so he's like, okay, I'll be right back. I need to go switch the laundry over. So then when he leaves, Sana turns the laptop and starts reading the messages. And it's just about, like, Sarah calling Villa dumb. And so she starts taking photos of it.
There's probably more that she finds as well.
Yeah, I think she takes, like, 3 or 4 different pictures of it.
Yeah.
But then quickly puts it all back to normal when Isak comes back. And he's like, now we can finally start. And she's like, let's go, bitches.
Let's go, bitches. And see.
Yes. So how do you think the bitches are going to go next week?
I think the bitches are going to go very downhill very fast.
Yeah, you think the bitches
if we use any of this shit.
Yeah.
Sana, don't do it. It's
So
a
I
bad
got title
idea.
vibes first to maybe
Title vibes.
give you some insight. So season 4, episode 7 is called "We Must Stand Together."
Maybe to do with the bus. I don't know. Maybe Nora says something to Sana like that. I don't know.
And then season 4, episode 8 is called "The Biggest Losers at School."
I'm wondering if like Sarah says that to them or something like that, or someone says it to Sana because of what she maybe will end up doing, or if she says it to Sarah. Maybe I don't know about what Sana's gonna do.
So I'm trying to think of other just regular promo vibes for you, but I am curious to hear your thoughts on how things play out. I'll say that much.
Oh dear.
Because I also have thoughts that...
Oh no, I'm worried.
Yeah. I can't give too much away, but I think that's really all I can give you at the moment.
Oh no. So. I really worry about what Sana's gonna do.
But yeah, so I think that's it. Anything else to add on these episodes? Or any other predictions or thoughts, theories?
Don't do it, Sana. Don't do it. You know you're better than this. Don't do it.
So that was a recap of Skam season 4, episode 6. If you're sad, I'm sad, and Skam. No, that's Skam season 4, episode 5. And 5. Skam season 4, episode 6. Are you having a bad day? Next week we will be back with Skam season 4, episode 7. We Must Stand Together, and Skam season 4, episode 8. The Biggest Losers at School.
Dun dun dun. How many episodes are in the season? 10?
10.
10. Okay.
So next week is I guess not the penultimate episode because the penultimate
episode
is
penultimate.
the week after, but it's like the penultimate
us,
podcast.
Yes.
Of Skam before the finale.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Da, da, da.
We're nearing the end.
We're nearing the end of Skam. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to find a completely new show for me now.
I know. I have some ideas.
Okay.
So
good to know.
I'm excited. Things in the brains.
I'm excited to branch out. Like I've loved Skam, but I'm excited to see what's next.
Yeah.
You know?
So yeah, so we will be back for episodes 7 and 8 of season 4 next week.
Woo!
So we will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye everyone.
Bye.